Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and today we're talking about some huge news that Disney Cruise Line just announced.
This has been all over social media and we wanted to give you our take on this big announcement.
So there are actually a few things that Disney announced, but there were two things that were definitely the biggest.
These announcements all have to do with the cruises beginning in 2020.
Yep, all the cruises for the rest of 2018 and all of 2019 obviously are already set, so these announcements start early 2020. So the first announcement is...
For the first time ever, Disney will be sailing out of New Orleans.
This is huge. You know, anytime Disney adds a new departure port, obviously it's a big deal, but this one is especially huge because out of New Orleans, you can sail on the Disney Wonder. And if you guys have watched our vlogs, you know we've been on the Wonder a few times, and our favorite restaurant on any Disney cruise is
Tiana's Place.
Can you guys imagine going to New Orleans, experiencing that whole culture, getting on the Wonder, having dinner at Tiana's Place? Perfection.
Yeah.
Now I have seen some rumors online, people asking whether this new departure from New Orleans means that Galveston will go away. And it doesn't actually look like that because Galveston dates are already set through Christmas 2019. So it looks like they'll do Galveston and then transition to New Orleans. So at least for the time being, I think Disney is going to do both of those southern US ports.
New Orleans is actually a city that we have never been to, but have always wanted to go to. So maybe with the Wonder sailing out of it, it's a really good excuse to make that a top priority. And the second big announcement
is one that we are super excited about. For the first time in a number of years, Disney is sailing to Hawaii. One of the things that's really cool about this is actually the itinerary. See, they're only doing 2 cruises. There's a cruise from Vancouver, Canada to Hawaii, and then from Hawaii back to Vancouver. And I love this because this is happening in January, February 2020. So if you can imagine like Vancouver, beautiful like Canadian winter snow, and then you go to Hawaii with like beautiful beaches, that is a super cool itinerary.
So obviously it is a longer itinerary. I think it's 9 days from Vancouver to Hawaii and then 10 days back.
And there's like 5 or 6 at-sea days. And you guys know from watching our Disney Cruise vlogs, we love the ships. In fact, our favorite part of Disney Cruise is how amazing the ships are with everything that there is to do on board. And that many at-sea days in a row, like that just sounds perfect to me. Yeah. And you know, there's actually been a number of rumors about Hawaii for Disney Cruise Line because the next few years there are 3 new ships coming online, and a lot of people have speculated that with those ships, the Disney Wonder might permanently be positioned on the West Coast, which obviously opens up like a ton of opportunities for winter cruises to Hawaii. So I am hoping that Disney's kind of testing the waters, no pun intended, to see how these cruises do, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we have a permanent ship here on the West Coast.
And obviously it makes a ton of sense for Disney to sail to Hawaii because they've got Aulani, the resort down there, so they can sail and then pair up with the resort.
And I love that because obviously with Walt Disney World, you can cruise out of Port Canaveral, which is only about an hour away. Disneyland, you can cruise out of San Diego, which is only like an hour and a half away or so. And so the ability to like do a cruise, stay at Aulani, of course that makes total sense for Disney. And there were a few other announcements that Disney made, like during the winter they're gonna have 3 ships that are sailing the Caribbean and the Bahamas, all of which are going to Castaway Cay. And again, Castaway Cay is Disney Cruise Line's private island that is absolutely spectacular. In fact, I think 3 years in a row it's been named Best Private Cruise Ship Island. And if you've been there, you know exactly why. So of course Disney wants all of their ships to go there so people have that amazing experience. And we want to hear from you guys. Tell us what you think about these Disney cruise announcements. We are super excited about those. Both New Orleans and the cruise to Hawaii are things that I think we would eventually really love to do. But tell us down below, which of those announcements are you most excited about? Was there an announcement maybe you hoped that they would make that they didn't? We want to hear your comments down below.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you next time.